Yamcha is a long-forgotten character in Dragon Ball Super, but he is still mentioned and featured in Dragon Ball Super. However, he was more involved in the first series of Dragon Ball. In the 5th episode, Yamcha appeared as a desert bandit who robbing travelers. While trying to rob, he met Goku, Bulma, Oolong in the desert. Goku didn't give him the capsules or money he needed, so Yamcha started attacking him. Since Yamcha was very shy around girls, he ran away when he saw Bulma getting up. Back home, Yamcha came up with a plan to secretly rob Goku and his friends. At night he will come, Bulma and Goku will fall asleep, and Puar will take Oolong pretending to be Goku. While doing this, while Goku was still awake and talking to Oolong, he overheard them talking about Dragon Balls. He failed in this plan, so when he got up in the morning, he attacked them again as he always did. He lost again. But when he learns that Dragon Balls can fulfill any wish, in order to get the Dragon Balls, he started following Goku and his friends instead. While following them, he met a mysterious girl, Chi-Chi, who was scared and attacked Yamcha. So when she attacked Yamcha, he hit her. Then hearing Goku talking to Ox King that the Ox King daughter is Chi-Chi, he was scared and went to apologize to her. Then when everything was settled with the Ox King, Goku left for search the next Dragon Balls. While traveling, they were caught up by an enemy who turned Bulma into a carrot, so Yamcha had to stick out and help Goku. When he dealing with the enemies, parted ways again. Then Shu stole the Dragon Balls from Bulma, so Yamcha had to stick out again. He joined the group and traveled to Shu, Mai, and Pilaf House to get Dragon Ball back. They all get stuck in the hole, but Goku uses his Kamehame to burst through the hole. Pilaf summons Shenron, so Puar and Oolong transform into flying birds and save everyone from his terrible desire to rule the world. Desire interrupts the Oolong. Pilaf puts them in a giant solar oven as punishment, but Goku looked at full moon and turned into an ape. While he turned into an ape, he destroyed a giant solar furnace, and Yamcha and the others escaped from the rampaging ape. When Goku was about to crush Bulma, Yamcha raked the monkey's tail, and Puar used scissors to cut off the ape's tail, causing Goku to transform into his original form. After everything that happened, Yamcha became no longer shy around girls and became friends with Bulma. Yamcha and Goku then parted ways. Excited about the martial arts tournament, Yamcha went to the desert to improve his skills. When he arrived at the martial arts tournament, he met again with Bulma, Oolong, and Goku. Yamcha advances to the quarterfinals, but unfortunately, he is eliminated by Jackie Chun, easily dodging their attacks and knocking him out into the arena. After a few years, Yamcha with Goku and his friends went to Fortune Teller Baba to find out the place where the last Dragon Ball is. Fortune Teller Baba doesn't give anything away for free, so she won't tell you where the last Dragon Ball is until her 5 warriors are beaten. Yamcha had to fight an invisible opponent, so it was very difficult for him. But Yamcha discovered the way how to overcome the opponent. He thought he would overcome him by sound, but then Fortune Teller Baba started singing. Krillin came up with a dirty plan to help Yamcha. He succeeded in this plan, so Yamcha was able to defeat him easily. Later after the battle, the Fortune Teller Baba led the warriors to a new ring, which is called the Devil's Toilet. The Devil's Toilet has a thin platform and powerful acid flows underneath. His other opponent is the Barn Mummy. Yamcha quickly sneaked up and knocked the mummy down, but it was pointless as he used bandages. Then the mummy grabbed him by the neck and threw him into the acid. But lucky, Goku saves him with his stick. Since he didn't win the battle, he was replaced by Goku. After everything at Fortune Teller Baba, Master Roshi accepts him as a student. After 3 years of training with Master Roshi, Yamcha takes part in the 22nd Martial Arts Tournament. In the fight with Tien Shin Han broke Yamcha's leg, so he was eliminated. Puar turned into a flying carpet and flew him to the hospital. Later, after the martial arts tournament, Tambourine killed Krillin and then attacked Yamcha too. Yamcha's leg was not fully healed, so when he was fighting Tambourine it hurt, so Tambourine could easily finish him off. But he didn't finish him off because he was invited by King Piccolo. In 131 episode, Yamcha with Tien Shin Han and Krillin wanting to reach a higher level climb to Karen Tower. After hard and long training, Yamcha met his friends again. It is strange that after the defeat, he was calm and sincerely congratulated the winners. Later, Yamcha watched an interesting fight between Piccolo Jr. and Goku. In the past 5 years, Yamcha quit fighting and became a baseball player. After Goku sacrificed himself to kill Raditz, Yamcha was invited to train because Saiyan's arriving to Earth. Yamcha arrives at the battlefield after practice. Yamcha's fight with Cyberman was pretty quick. Keberman used all his remaining strength to cling to Yamcha and self-destruct to kill Yamcha. Yamcha was allowed to train in the Afterlife with King Kai. There he was chatting with Goku using the King Kai. They were then ambushed by the Ginyu Force, and Yamcha easily dealt with one of them named Riku. Yamcha, thinking that Goku is dead, he passed the information to Bulma. After 130 days of life in the afterlife, he returns to real life. Then everyone met at Master Roshi's house, during which time he was possessed by black water fog and became a zombie who was loyal to Garlic. Then, when Garlic was defeated and Saint Water was added to the 7 air currents, he returned to his normal life. Yamcha finds out about Frieza and his dad coming to Earth just as everyone starts to panic. Yamcha and the others set out to deal with they. But they were all protected by a mysterious young man whose name is Trunks. Trunks. Trunks explained to Goku that in 3 years, powerful androids will appear and they will kill everyone. After hearing this, Yamcha started training hard with his friends. When the day of the androids comes, we learn the sad news that Yamcha broke up with Bulma due to a lot of disagreements. Yamcha was the first to find the androids after dispersing to look for them. Android 20 grabbed him by the face and yanked the energy out of him, and then blasting a hole in his belly. Krillin took the injured Yamcha and flew away from the scene of the battle. Then Krillin fed him a senzu bean, and his massive wound was healed. Yamcha didn't want to fight anymore, so he chose to watch Goku's fight, and when Goku hard-hurted, Yamcha flew him home. Yamcha hears about the new villain Cell. He piloted, helping Piccolo to find him. And then when the androids came to Master Roshi's island to get Goku, Yamcha rather stayed with Tien Shinhan and Krillin, while Piccolo and the androids flew to the deserted island to fight. When Cell announces Cell Games, Yamcha and Tien Shinhan did not agree to fight. He only had to fight when Cell was created by Cell Jr. Cell. Jr. broke Yamcha him arm, then spent the rest of the fight as a spectator, and when Gohan needed a help to finish Cell, he helped him along with the others to increase his attack power. 7 years later, when there was a martial arts tournament, he didn't participate in it. He was better off just being a spectator, and later he was turned to chocolate by the Majin Buu and eaten along with the others. In the post-mortem world, only he and Krillin travel to the planet Grand Kai. There he trains with him, and then he has to fight Majin Buu. Dragon Ball Super Yamcha was a small part. He celebrated Bulma's birthday like most. When Universe 6 fought Universe 7, he was there as a spectator. Then Champa came up with the idea of playing baseball with Beerus. Yamcha was a good partner for Beerus. He really wanted to participate in the Tournament of Power, but unfortunately no one invited him. This is the whole story I could tell you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.